do with evil. I want to talk tonight and teach from the subject bragging on your man. You may be seated in the presence of the Lord. Tell somebody, bragging on your man. Okay, amen, amen. You know, you got to be somebody for God to brag on. Okay, amen, amen. Pastor B, I'm going to say that again. You got to be somebody for God to brag on. Amen. My subtopic is the man you want is in your mouth. Okay. I got a and an amen. Okay. All right. It's going to be like that tonight, huh? Amen. The man you want is in your mouth. It's amazing, and I don't have this in my notes, how we can go year in and year out and understand that we have power through the spoken word, but we find it very difficult to believe the power of the spoken word. In the text of our lesson, God declares 6 things about Job. God is bragging on Job. God is showing us by example how to birth a man from a boy and build him into a man among men. I know I said something, you just missed it. God is showing us by example how to birth a man from a boy and build him into a man among men. The name Job in the Hebrew is Jobab, which means he who weeps. There are those who have things good on the outside, but they are messed up inside and are weeping. Thus we see in the case of Job. There are folk that have but don't enjoy what they have for fear of what they might lose. It's like having a big house but scared to go outside because somebody gonna kill you. Yeah, it's having a fast car but scared to drive it fast so you might die. In the text, the King James Version says, "Have thou considered my servant Job?" The Hebrew says, "Have you set your heart upon my servant Job?" Stay with me. Meaning, not in a way of love and affection to him, to do him any good or service, but rather, has his heart been set upon Job in such a way of desire to have him in his hands, to do to him all the mischief that he, Satan, could do? What God is asking today, have you women really looked at the men today the right way with your heart to do them good and not your head simply to use them? When he said, have you considered Job, it was not that Job stood out. It's just that Job stood up on the inside. Preach, Wade. There are men standing up on the inside, but you can't tell it on the outside because we're not considering them because of how they look on the outside. Job was not a poor man, but he was a man of substance, according to the text in verse 3 and 10. And all the singles said amen. And all the married folks said, oh, well. Yeah, okay. I don't have time to write that, but okay, we could have put it better. Verse 3 tells us Job was the greatest of all men of the east. In verse 10, Satan declared to God that God had blessed the works of Job's hand and his substance is increased in the land. Stay with me. Yet Job was destined for trouble. According to verse 10, God had a hedge around Job, yet trouble came to Job and Job's house. You missed that. Bragging seeds a boy for a manly character. Okay. You brag on your child of a quality in him that's a man so that he'll live up to it and the man comes out. Bragging waters the seed that you want to grow. That's why you speak to the good and the God in your child rather than the evil you see. Okay. I said bragging seeds, bragging waters. Bragging strengthen what he is not sure about and giving him confidence. Okay. See, you know my time is short because I could go with each one, but it'll come out hopefully. Bragging not only seeds and waters and strengthens, bragging encourages. Okay. It encourages what he has, what that man has a hard time doing. So that when you brag on him, he knows he's on the right track. Okay. I ain't going to go there, but I'm just going to throw this out there. That's why when you loving each other, what you say encourages him. Okay. 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 It ain't hit you yet.